People.
Yeah.
I've just contacted the crisis team about your bed for you. So it's a bit complicated. So the way it works is, in this area, the crisis team sort out the beds, but because you live in Devon, we have to contact Devon Mental Health Services. So the guy at the crisis team called Luke, he's contacted Devon Mental Health Services, who we're waiting to hear back from. If he hasn't heard anything back by 4 o'clock, he's going to ring them. So that gives them another hour to try and sort out a bed for you.
I'm just surprised because I was given it was about 11 o'clock, and that was sort of 3 hours ago. And I'm just like, I appreciate they've got someone that works around the clock, but I don't know how the calculations work. But I mean, like I was saying to your mate earlier, there can't be more than 1,500 beds in the country, do you know what I mean, in psych wards, and I just can't understand. Obviously people get admitted at night, they don't get transferred. Do you know what I mean? In the middle of the night, they're only going to be decreasing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like in the day they fluctuate. People move from place to place, and they get repatriated and stuff. So it's kind of like constantly. But even then, I just can't understand how it would be like. They would work out. Is there bed in? There's only 4 hospitals in Devon. Do you know what I mean? And there's like 10, 15 beds in one of them. 40 beds in the other one. Do you know what I mean? It's like if there is beds in one of those 4 hospitals, it would be like 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there one? Yes, no. Do you know what I mean? Like, and if there's not, where's the next one in the next nearest county? I just don't understand how it doesn't really make logical sense that they would wait that long. Do you know what I mean? It kind of seems like somebody just wants me to fall asleep in A&E. I know that sounds a little bit
exactly
paranoid.
what we don't want.
Well, obviously not.
Anyway,
obviously not, mate. I mean, that's clearly not the way it is. But I mean, that's the way that's why I'm going into a hospital, mate, because I'm quite hypervigilant and paranoid about stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I don't really want to wait until.
I haven't got a clue how the mental health service works.
I haven't got to wait until. I can't really wait until 4 o'clock. I mean, obviously, I'm going to have to if I haven't got a choice. But I'm just. I don't know what I'm saying to you, dude. Really, I mean, maybe basically just hoping that there's. I don't know. Is that can you phone the Devon Bed district manager and just say, have you got a bed? If he says no, then phone the central one and say we've got an out of area pay. Well, I mean, my next preference would be Bristol.
Yeah.
And that's like when I was here before a long time ago. They said, did you want to be? I did the same thing. I ended up sat over there for about 24 hours, and eventually the next day at about 4 or 5 o'clock, I got sent over to the Priory. After being up all night, and then it got to like sort of late in the day, but it's difficult for me, man, because obviously it's like sleep that it's not like I'm on death's doorstep like some of the other people in here, but sleep deprivation is quite serious, and I don't really feel, for one reason or another, I don't really feel comfortable sort of going to sleep in where we are here. I mean, it's kind of like as simple as if there's a bed in Devon, then that should be claimed and like just get the transport for that. And if there's not, then Bristol would be the next option. If there's they've got like a crisis house or something that's like a step down unit or something, and they've got the Priory unit as well, which is that Stapleton Way.
So basically, the guy that Luke at the crisis team, that's his job to sort out the beds.
Yeah.
So he will be the one that rings Devon.
Okay.
So it's pointless me doing it.
Yeah, no, I wasn't kind of instructing you. I was just sort of betting like, could someone do that kind of? Just let you know, it's like.
So I don't obviously.
He said he's going to phone back.
Situation.
How would he not know now? Like, could you ask him like he would be able to answer that question.
So I asked him, so what's the likelihood of you getting a bed tonight? And he was like, literally, I can't tell you because we don't have access to their information regarding their bed states. So that's why he's waiting for the whoever in Devon to contact him back to say, right, we've got this bed available. I don't know how it works. They probably have so many other patients in different A&Es in Devon and Cornwall and probably Somerset trying to get this bed. Plus everybody else in the country who, probably people from London waiting to get down as well, because there are no beds in London.
So like they've got repatriation coordinators, man, and they try and get everybody back into their home district, and that's the big issue because there isn't enough beds for anyone. But if I'm happy to be on an out of area placement, and it kind of ticks the boxes for my rehousing and for my
that will be the next step. So if there's no bed in Devon, then
that was what I was going to say. If you could ask,
Luke will then look for the next nearest available bed.
Yeah. Okay.
But we just need to hear back from the Devon Mental Health Services. So I've tried to speed it up as quick as I possibly can.
Okay, mate, I really appreciate your help. And that's you know.
So the doctor's written you up for some quetiapine. Did you want to take that?
It's a bit late to be taking
No,
it now.
that's absolutely
I
fine.
take it at like 10 o'clock before I go to sleep.
Yeah,
but,
no, that's fine.
You know, I normally do take that, mate. But like, it's kind of I'm a little bit out of my cycle at the moment, and like.
Whatever,
like when it gets back.
want.
I mean, I am happy to take it, and I do. You know, I have been taking it, but it's very, very, very strong. And if I took one of those now, I'd be out for the count. Like it's.
That's fine. That's completely up to you.
And you know, normally that's fine when I am about to go to bed, but I wouldn't really feel comfortable sleeping here. That would probably agitate my symptoms. You know what I mean? That's been,
Yeah.
So yeah, I really appreciate your help, man. But it just seems illogical, and like I don't work for the NHS, I haven't got any idea, and like I really appreciate the help basically, because I'm in a I've just been discharged from hospital, and like I don't really want to go back in, if I'm really honest. But at the same time, I need to be in a secure environment at the moment.
Would you prefer to go down to observation where it's a bit quieter?
Not really, dude. I mean, I don't like. If anything, it's better if there's a little bit more activity.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm just thinking because
helps
obviously you've
keep
been
me
slept for
focused.
ages, and I know you're saying that you feel uncomfortable sleeping, which is completely understandable.
That's it,
But
mate.
I just wanted, if you wanted a quiet environment, there is a place for you. If you
I
want
really appreciate the offer, mate, but I'm fine here. I mean, yeah, unless you kind of, unless you urgently need this day for something, do you know what I mean? Obviously, if somebody comes in who's really unwell and they need to be here for whatever reason, they just let me know. I'll be happy to
At
be
the minute, we're all right, but I'll let you know.
First refusal. If that does need to happen, then obviously I'm probably the least wounded person on the ward. Do you know what I mean? But I guess I'll wait till 4 o'clock. How long's that? An hour and a half?
No, just over an hour. So
Okay,
an hour and 5 minutes.
Wicked. Okay, buddy, that's cool.
All right. If you change your mind about the quetiapine, just let someone know and we can grab that for you.
Okay,
All right.
boss. Thank you. That's
All
wicked.
right.
Cheers, man.
So I'll let you know in an hour when we hear back.
Yeah,
from them, okay?
sweet. Thanks, bud.